Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be attempting to write and optimize a 3,000 word blog post using Jasper AI and Neuronwriter. So Jasper AI is one of the most powerful AI copywriters in the market. They have very powerful built-in templates that allow you to write high quality blog posts quickly. And Neuronwriter is also a very powerful content optimization tool. It will give you recommendations in which you need to follow if you would like to rank on the first page of Google for a specific keyword. So we'll be using Jasper to write the content, and then we'll use Neuronwriter to optimize the content. And also, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel or you need help growing your existing YouTube channel, book a free consultation call with me and we can go over some strategies and how we can work together to help you to achieve the dream income that you desire from YouTube. In less than 12 months, I was able to build a 6-figure business, so I'm sure I'd be able to help you out with your goals. Jasper AI is very simple to use. All you have to do is click on that specific template for the type of content in which you're writing, follow the instructions, and you'll get your output based upon the input and the type of template in which you choose. For this example, we'll be writing a long form blog post, so we'll be using the document template. So just click on that template and you have a couple options here. You can start from scratch. So you can start completely from scratch and start building out your content, or you can quickly select a workflow. So if you're creating a blog post, you can use the blog post workflow. If you're creating a social media campaign, or if you're rewriting content, you can choose that option. And you can also use the blog post starter. So this will kick off your blog post from title ideas to an intro. Personally, I like to use the blog post starter. This allows you to really set up your blog post, but then you can also customize it and add whatever content you would like to. So for this example, we'll be writing a blog post about the best luxury watches to buy for an investment. We can add some keywords here. I'll just keep that empty for now. And we can generate some ideas based upon the input in which we described in the first section here. So Jasper will give us some title ideas for this blog post. So these are the titles in which we got back: luxury watches, the best investment for your money, 5 of the best luxury watches to invest in these 5 luxury watches and reap the rewards. So if you like those, you can use any of them, or you can generate some more title ideas. All of these titles are pretty similar, so just read through them and see whichever one you like the best. And once you choose that title, you'll then be able to generate your intro paragraph. So you can write your own paragraph or let the AI generate an intro for you. So again, you have the option to generate more intros, or you can read through any one of these and use it for your intro. So just read through those intros and choose whichever one you like the best and which one's most relevant to that article. And once you're happy, click open the editor. Now this is where you'll be able to construct your full length article. The first thing that I like to do is generate an outline. So in order to do so, head over to the power mode and then generate AI content. And as you can see, you get some different options here for titles in which you can use for this article. So for some reason, we're only getting 6 watches here, so I would prefer to get more, but this is a good start. We can just read through these and whichever one you like the best, copy that and paste it into your article. So once you've generated your outline, next you want to generate some content for those specific paragraphs. So the best way to do so is to head over to the paragraph generator, and we're going to paste the title of that specific paragraph. So this is talking about a specific watch, so we can add what is and then paste in that watch. Click generate AI content and see what we get back. And also you have the options to include keywords or a tone of voice. I like to keep it blank, but if you have a specific keyword or tone of voice in which you want to add in there, be free to do so. Okay, so just read through that content, copy whichever one you like the best and paste it in here. So I prompted the AI by saying the Rolex Submariner is also great for, and then just went ahead and clicked the compose button. And as you can see, we get some more content here for this specific watch. And again, you can continue hitting compose until Jasper has finished writing about that specific watch. So as you can see here, it's finished. Now it's talking about the Patek Philippe. And again, just continue hitting compose and let the AI do its thing. If it finishes a sentence halfway, again, just click the compose button until it writes about a different watch or a different topic. Okay, so now we're talking about the Omega Speedmaster. And now it's moved on to Hublot. So again, just continue hitting that compose button. So sometimes it can be a little bit messy when you're using these AI copywriters. I like to think of it as you're not really writing your content, but you're mostly just constructing your content. So I like to get as much information as I can from the AI when I'm generating content, and then go back and reformat, copy and paste things in which they need to go, or even remove content that doesn't make any sense. And the great thing about Jasper is that you can continue hitting the compose button and it'll always get you content, especially if you're writing about a broad topic. Of course, if you're very niche, then you may not always get the content in which you're trying to write about. But as you can see, we really haven't written anything manually, and we already have over 1,000 words written using Jasper. So let's just stop for a second here just to make sure that we're not repeating any content, because I do see here that the Patek Philippe looks like it's written twice here. So let's go take a look at the content in which we generated. Okay, so this is all of the content in which we generated, quite a lot. The only thing that was duplicate was the Patek Philippe, because if we scroll down here, the AI actually talked about this again. So we can remove that. That happens. That's all right. Now let's start by generating a paragraph for this new blog post title, which is talking about a different watch. Okay, so what is this watch and why it's a good investment? And click Generate AI Content. Okay, so we had a lot of content here. Read through that, whichever one you like the best, copy it, paste it over into Jasper. I find that the AI is really good at giving you content when you're writing about one specific thing. So for instance, we talked about the what is. So now let's talk about why this watch is a good investment, just so we can get some more in-depth content. Okay, so we got some content here about investment. Let's paste it in there. Another pretty cool way in which you can generate content using Jasper is by using Jasper commands. So the first thing that you need to do is give some background information to Jasper. So for instance, let's say that we're talking about this specific watch. We can paste that in there, and then we can tell Jasper to write a blog post paragraph about why this watch is a good investment. Click Generate AI Content, and the AI will then read that content and give you back some outputs based upon what you enter. So we can see the output here talks about why this watch is a great investment for beginners. So pretty good. Let's copy that and we'll paste it into our article. Okay, so let's continue generating content. So I'm going to give the AI a prompt about this specific watch. Now let's click Compose and see what content we can get back here. And again, I'm going to do the same strategy, which is just hitting compose as much as I can, and then going back and editing the content to just make sure everything makes sense and we haven't repeated any watch in which we've already talked about. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting a lot of different content here about a lot of different watches that we haven't even included within our output. So that's why I really like Jasper, is that you're really able to get unique content and very high quality content as well using this tool. Okay, so we still have some other watches here in which we need to generate content for. So again, I'm going to do the same process, just copy that, paste it into the paragraph generator, and then read through the content, whichever one I like the best, copy and paste over into this section here. And there you go. You've generated a 3,000 plus word blog post in less than 10 minutes using Jasper AI. Now it's time to actually optimize this article so that we increase the likeliness of ranking on the first page of Google. In order to optimize your content, head over to Neuronwriter, and you want to enter the topic or the keyword in which you're trying to rank for. For this example, we're trying to rank for the keyword, which is the best luxury watches for investments. And you can change the search engine or the language and click start. Neuronwriter is now going out and pulling all of the most important information about the top ranking blogs for this specific keyword and putting it all into one place, and will give you recommendations in which you need to follow if you want to rank for this keyword. So once it's all loaded, just click on that keyword. And the first step that you want to do is choose your competitors for guideline generation. So the first top 10 blog posts will automatically be clicked. But if you want to, you can actually choose some other blog posts in which you're trying to outrank. So maybe, you're not going to outrank the first or second blog post. You deselect that, but you can probably outrank the 11th or 12th. So you can select or deselect any of those blogs or websites in which you want to compete against. Once you're happy with your competitor guideline generation, click next. And this is your content editor in which you'll actually be optimizing your content. First thing that you want to do is head back over to Jasper, and we're going to copy this article in which we generated and then paste it into the content editor. So we can see right now our content score is 0. So of course it's 0 because we have no content entered within this section, and also we have no keywords that are lit up here because again we have no content. So once you paste that in, you should see an increase within your content score. So we went up to a 19. So we do have some more optimization which we need to follow, but this is a good start. First thing that you want to do to help optimize your content is take a look at the terms in articles. So you want to make sure that the most popular terms for that article, such as luxury watches or watch brand or specific watch names, you want to make sure that those are included within this article because this will help your on-page optimization. And if you wanted to get some more information about those keywords, you can click on that keyword. You can see usage examples. You can see how many competitors have used that within their article. And again, you can click to see how that article was used within your competitors' blogs. Okay, so I'm gonna add these. I'm gonna add these keywords into this article as much as I can to see how that helps us to increase our content score. Anything in red has been added into many times. Anything in green has been added in the optimal amount of times. Anything in gray has not been added at all. So this article is a little bit longer, so that's why we have a lot more words included. But I wouldn't be too worried about having too many words, but you want to make sure that you're including all of the most important words within your article. Next will be your terms in header. So this is going to be the terms in which you need to include within your header. So we can see that watch has been included at 100%, which is good. Luxury watch 45%, so you may want to increase that. Best watch 27%. So you can take a look at these keywords to see how many times you need to add it more within your H1 or H2 tags. Another really effective way to get more content and also to optimize your content better for the first page of Google is by using the draft feature included in Neuronwriter. So this will actually show you the questions which people are asking to in relation to your article. So for example, is Rolex the best luxury watch investment? What are the most expensive watch brands? What are the best places to buy luxury watches? So as you can see, these are very relevant questions that people are asking. So you can add this content into an FAQ section or just add it into your blog post, and it will be really, really relevant and also allow you to get more content on that page. So these are all really, really good headers and H1 tags in which you can use for your article. Once you're happy with your headers, you can head over to questions, and now you can also add questions within your article. So again, a lot of new content here in which you can save and copy that to your editor. And as you can see, it'll be added on there. So once you added in some more content, I would recommend copying that content and heading back over to Jasper and then using Jasper to expand on that content. So what are the best places to buy luxury watches? We'll make that in H2. We can either use the compose feature or we can use the power mode and then use the blog post paragraph generator, paste that question in there, and then click generate AI content. And we get a lot of content back here from Jasper. So really, really in-depth paragraph here in which you can copy and use within your article. So I'd copy that and then you can either paste it on Jasper or you can just paste it directly onto Neuronwriter. Neuronwriter does have a built-in AI copywriter, but if you're using Jasper, which is one of the best AI copywriters, I wouldn't even recommend using this built-in AI writer. And then I would just rinse and repeat this process. So copy all of those headlines and those questions in which you found, head over to paragraph generator, paste it in there, and then generate AI content. So it's kind of a back and forth that you need to have with Jasper and Neuronwriter when you're really trying to write the most high quality and the most optimized blog post. We can see that our content score is already increasing using this method. So I'm going to go ahead and then just filling all of the content for the outlines and the headlines which you got back using the draft mode. And once you've added in that content and you've added in your keywords to your H1, your H2 tags, and included those target keywords within your blog post, you should have a fairly high content score. Now, if you're not getting a high content score, I would recommend heading over to the meta description and also updating that because they will take this into consideration for your content score. And also don't forget to add images because that will also increase your content score. But as you can see, it was pretty simple for us to generate a 3,000 word blog post and optimize it with Jasper AI and Neuronwriter. If you want to try out any of these tools for yourself, I'll leave a link for both of them in the description below this video. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new that you can use within your own business. If you have any questions or requests for any type of content, feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, stay well.